Second verse, the same as the first. Send help. I hate when I make a video and it's like 30 minutes long and then some dumb nonsense happens. This time it was with audio. For some reason it was doubling it. Hello team! This is the second time I've tried this. Turns out I have doubling up audio, so this is gonna be fun. Anyway, so I am going to try to help people with encoding and Shotcut to make actual high quality videos. Stuff and things like that. So, starting at... I made the video already. Dang you. Okay, here's the thing. This is an 8-minute video. I put together an 8-minute video of me fighting people in Neo. Before I actually recorded me doing it, like putting the video together for like, I don't know, like a minute and 30, no, 30 something minutes, I don't know. It took me a little bit of time. And so I was explaining during that entire time what had been going on, what was wrong, what was good. I guess I'll just do a brief overview of it again because, oh boy, I don't want to do it again. Okay, so problems with Shotcut that you need to look out for. First and foremost, see the video mode thing here? You want to make a custom video mode. This will be another one. Because I am creatively bankrupt right now. I am completely and utterly just like, I'm out. Scan mode progressive color space, this one, because if you choose this one, it'll have like extra time to actually like try to convert shadow play, which is my main form of recording. So, now that I've done that, pause you. Now, make sure 100% that it is in fact selected on this. Even though it says it's selected, just reselect it. It doesn't unselect it, just so you know. Like, see, still there, still says it. Okay. That right there, that little thing that I just did, is the most important thing that had been holding me back in this entire, like, from the first Neo video that I made using Shotcut. That little thing that I just did would have fixed most of my problems. I'm not even kidding. It's actually absurd. So, now that I've explained this, like, that is a big deal, right? So, like, what it was doing was, it was essentially making it to where what would happen was, so, like, the native resolution of the video is 4K. So it would downscale the video to some absurd tiny thing like 800 by 600 or something. And then it would re-upscale the video because that's what I'm exporting it as. So, like, you have to make sure that you have both a 4K video mode, which means that this is in 4K, I assume. And also, you have to make sure that your export is in 4K. As in the same amount. I mean, if you're not doing 4K, obviously you can tone it down to, I don't know, 2.1, whatever the other one is. Yeah, so you can tone it back to 1120p or 1140p, 180p. I don't know. What is it? Yeah, 1080p. I probably have skipped ahead to a point where I actually remember what things are called. So, my point is, you're going to want to do that. If you don't do that, then it'll downscale and then upscale your video, which will just destroy the visual quality. Like, it's actually surprising that I got my videos to look as good as they did, considering how it was automatically ruining my videos. My visual quality, actually. My audio was fine, for the most part. I have audio problems just every other time I upload. Because I'm bad at that. But sometimes when I get it right, it stays right. So then I can just keep it right. That's beside the point, though. This video is about encoding and what to do with Shotcut. Okay, so now you want to click this version of lossless. All right, you want to go to encoding. the encoding options, which are here, or the export options, I guess. Scroll down to lossless. Click the second lossless. Click this one right here. H264. Okay, now you want to go to video, right? You want to make your resolution 3840 if you're going for 4K by 2160. Your aspect ratio 16 by 9. Your frame rate, same as the video. For me, it's 60 frames. Scan mode progressive. You want to make sure that's that. Deinterlacer, Yadif, temporal, just the best. It says best in brackets, so that's what you do. Bilinear, no, we go for the best. We're the best around. No one's gonna keep us down. Or wow, I'm digging deep, and I listen. It's 5:43 a.m. I don't have much time in which I can actually make recordings, so I decided to wait until the very last minute. Anyway, so on this, first you want to configure, make sure, or honestly, you don't need to do this, but I do this because it makes it easier on everything. It just makes it faster, I guess. I don't know, or higher quality, maybe. I don't know. I actually don't know why I'm doing that. I think it's faster. I think that's what that does. I figured it works, and it seems to work. So, codec. You actually want to move your codec to libx265. That's important. And then you want a constant bitrate so that you can manually choose bitrate. Now, a problem I ran into on accident one time and couldn't upload for like 3 weeks because holy crap, I'm dumb and I didn't even look into it like after the fact. Like I just let it fail like 3 times without going, maybe I should look into why it's failing. Or why it's taking so long, specifically. It's like sometimes YouTube will just fail to upload for me because my internet's not great. But it was taking like, I want to say it took a week and a half of straight uploading, and then it failed at like 80%. And then instead of checking it and going, I wonder why this happened, I actually went, no, let's just try it again. It'll work the second time. It's fine. And sometimes that works. Sometimes it will work the second time if I do that. But I didn't realize that instead of going 171717K BS, I actually went 717171 KBS. And what that means is my video is like 7 times bigger than it should have been. So yeah, you want to go 171717 KBS. Remember the K. Actually, one time I forgot the K and the video was terrible because it had no bitrate. The K is important, as is the large bitrate. Honestly, there's probably, like, you probably don't need to go 171717. You probably go a little bit less, like, depending on the actual, like, bitrate of your video that you're making. But 171717 for me works. So I haven't really like. I could probably go 151515 or something. I just wanted something that was easy to remember and guaranteed to work. So this is why I just do. You can literally change that to like. Well, you can't change it to anything because if you go too low, then the visual quality will drop. But if you go too high, I think the visual quality will also drop. So this is high enough to where it doesn't drop, but also low enough to where it doesn't drop. I don't know. I think I could go lower. I think it could probably drop off like maybe this. Maybe I could go 101010. I'm sticking 17 because it's what I know, but I probably could cut off the 7s and make them 0s. Yeah. So that's that issue that I had. Like in general, that's literally okay. Yeah, this is that issue that I had. The buffer rate, you just want to straight 9 that thing. Just 9s, all of it. GOP, also just 9s, all of it. Codec threads, scroll up 12. B frames, I actually think the B frames lower the visual quality. I'm not sure why. I just feel that it looks noticeably worse when I have B frames. This is all from trial and error, just so you know. I'm not like a technical genius in dealing with this. I literally just threw darts at a board until it stuck. So that's where I'm at. When it comes to audio, you don't have to mess with anything. And actually, the audio is fine in general. You could go surround sound if you do that. I record in stereo, so stereo is what I'm going with. And then other, literally nothing. It doesn't matter. I mean, it probably matters, but this already takes care of that. And so does the codec. Like, it's all fine. Like, as this is, it's fine. And then from here, you want to double check and make sure that you're actually in video mode. This, like, well, you know, your 4K, whatever you set with this. This is just the name for it. This is the name I had for it in the previous video that I was making, and I ended up with double audio somehow. I don't know why, but I ended up fixing that. Well, I actually do know why, because I ended up fixing it, but it was a dumb reason. It was a dumb concept. Whoa. Oh boy. Anyway, so you make sure that's clicked. Video is good. This is an entire thing. This is a transparent layer that allows me to write words in it. I guess I could teach you how to do that if you want, just as a little bonus. Because from here you can literally just hit export, give it a name, swoop, beating Bokuden, and no, with a pet rock named Steve. Aha, it's a reference. Boom. And then this will start uploading, right? So I've had problems sometimes whenever I've been uploading where it'll be a 0 and then it'll never hit 1%. So what you want to do is you want to just let it go and pay attention to it. And if it hits 1%, it'll upload the rest of it, at least from my experience. So you just do that and it'll be fine. Like after it starts. If it doesn't start, you're gonna want to mess with the options again. These options specifically will be a problem. Like if you choose the wrong options here, it'll generally fail. Like it'll just stay at 0% forever, or it'll say, "Oh, well, we can't do that." So there's that. The reason why this stopped is because I stopped it manually because I'm actually going to be putting this video at like not at the end, but like I'm going to be putting this video that's being made here at the end of this video to show you the actual quality of the video, right? Because you won't be able to see the quality of the video too well in the like this, right? Like I could have this play and then it doesn't look too good in the player, is what I'm saying. Like you won't see the actual quality there. So once that hits 1%, which it should any moment now. Yeah, okay, there. 1%. So from here, I can just minimize the shotcut and it'll be fine, right? Like it'll just do its thing. Alright, so I think that's everything. Is there any other problems that I had working with Shotcut? Yeah, no, not really. Just make sure that you, like I said earlier, that you make sure that you put a custom thing, and then also make sure that it's selected, and even reselect it, even if it says that it's selected, because sometimes it says that it's selected and it's not selected. I've run into that problem like 3 times. And like on long videos too, where it's like, oh, this video is like 40 minutes long. Have fun with that. Yeah, so yeah, it's a pain. Anyway, so I guess that's everything. After this, you'll actually just see the actual video play in the background. I don't think I spoke at all during the video. I think it was one of the silent stuff that I do. Very occasionally. I don't know. So I guess that's it. thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. Good night. I hope this was useful for someone.
Okay then, let me see what you've got. This is too easy. Would never survive on a battlefield. How long is it since I've enjoyed a battle this much? So, let's have a good fight. Now, hold nothing back. I felt that. I wonder Not good enough. Your skills are sharp indeed. Truly adept.
Well, shall we begin? This is starting to get interesting. Well, tougher than you look. Now, let's see how you do against me. Train harder.
It's a little awkward because I'm not used to it, but I honestly just wanted to help someone out with their own editing because holy crap, Shotcut, it works really well. It's just kind of a pain to get to understand. Like, we're not even talking about like actual like, oh, how do you? Well, wait, yeah, I guess for a little bit of extra, yeah. Here, this is how you make a thing. Okay, I have no idea. Settings. I'm not done yet, but I am confused. Color, transparent, cool. How about if I do this? Insert. Okay, I can insert with that, but can I insert with this? I'm gonna insert this. Interesting. So, okay, I can't insert this, but I think I got it. I think I got my hands on open other, color, transparent. Boom. All right, now this is transparent. Insert, transparent. Okay, now that you have a transparent playlist item. Okay, so I learned that actually dragging a transparent thing over ends a recording, so I can't actually show you me dragging it over, but know that I did. I clicked it and I dragged it over there. Alright. That's weird. I don't know why that's okay, whatever. Just another hiccup, another step in the road, another thing that I learned. So, now that you have a transparent thing here, simple text, you can write whatever you want. Woo. So now that I can't drag this, now that you have a transparent thing on the timeline, and prefer the top timeline. Like, obviously you want your video to be down here so that it's on top, like it's over your video. Okay. I didn't actually mention that the first time I went through explaining this. I actually explained this and then realized that apparently dragging that turns off the recording, but I didn't know at the time that I dragged it originally. Thankfully, it saves the recording for some reason, which is weird in its own right. Normally when the recording gets turned off, it's not saved. I don't know if there's some weird, funky business going on. Anyway. Anyway, yeah. Continuing on. So now I can type whatever you want. Well, now you can type whatever you want. I actually don't know what you want. I can type whatever I want. With capital letters, because it makes it bigger. That's more important than making it look good. And then from here you can shrink it around, whatever you want to do with that. You can move it around, you can move it off screen, you can move, I don't know why you wanted it, but you could. Actually, I think I just learned something interesting, so I'm going to actually try to... So earlier, when I was trying to do this the first time, oh yeah, I should also explain how fading out and stuff works first. Okay, we'll get back to that after I talk about fading out the video. Okay, so with fade, like with the fade in option, it'll do this. It'll come in, it'll be there, but you see how it starts off as a black letter or black bunch of letters because it fades in like a full screened video, right? Where it'll like fade in from black, right? But because the only actual thing there is the letters, it'll fade the letters from black to white, or whatever color that you choose. So, if you want to change that, you can actually click this, adjust opacity instead. So instead of fading from black, it'll appear itself, like that. And then you can do the same with fade out video, boom, adjust opacity, and then floop. And then it fades out, like that. Alright. Now, I just learned something that could be fun to learn, or fun to put into practice. This is my turn to learn stuff. I want... Where's move video? Size, position, rotate. Okay. So now, what's fun is I can go over here and set the keyframe. I guess I set the free keyframes first, I think. Yeah. Okay, so make sure it's actually in square. There. Okay. Click this, click that. Now the keyframes are set. So as, say you turn this around, like, ooh, look at it spin. Look how it spins. It's really, yeah, it's laggy, but look how it spun. Okay, so now I can actually go over here, and because I set the keyframes, it should spin on its own. Oh no, that's that. Oh, that's horrifying. I hate that. Stop spinning, please. Okay, so in order to stop that and kill it now, doing that should fix the problem. Get back to normal, please. I don't want to deal with you spinning or being twitchy or, just slightly off. Yeah, that's fine. Or, never mind. I did not make you slightly off. I put you perfectly normal. And so, now it is good. It's no longer spinning like a crazy creature. Okay, so, following that same logic, right, I should be able, because I set the keyframe to be 0 in the beginning, right, on the zoom and whatnot. I assume zoom is the same as movement, maybe? Okay, so now that I've done that, I wonder what happens if I do this by the end of it. So, we go back, and we see if it slides out. Okay. I've learned something new that I mean, it's kind of weird and awkward, but it's nice to know. It's nice that I figured that out. And now you figured that out, so good on us. Listen, it's 6 a.m. What do you want from me? I did learn something new, and that's nice. I can actually use that in a future video at some point. I don't know when, but I can. You can also do it with, like, zooming. I know that specifically. It's like I can go 0 keyframes like this, okay. I can also pull it back. So, like, see how it's moving that way? Pause it, and then pull it back this way. It should still be trying to go back to where it was at. Yeah. That brings me into thinking that it'll pull this way. Yeah, it'll pull this way. And then it'll turn back around and pull the opposite direction. Also, I have pickups now. Yeah. Okay, cool. And so, another thing you can do, since we're doing this, is you can have it zoom in. And then I guess it's zoomed back out because, you know, so I moved it over here and then I moved it over there, but it's still at 100% zoom. And then I can zoom it in real big. No, too much. Preferably within frame. There. Okay, so then it'll want to be up there, and then it'll shrink back down. Keyframes are weird. Okay, so it should, yeah, I'll zoom out, like, slowly over to the side. Like I'm just carrying off like I sword over and over. And zooms in, and zoops over to the side. So yeah, that's how you do words. This is how you make words happen. And then another fun thing that I learned to do is vertigo it. So now it's all you know, it looks like it has depth, I guess. Though I feel like I need to. I think it's 18. I think 18 is a good vertigo. No, is it 19? Slightly less than 20. Yeah, 1980. Probably, maybe. I don't know. Like, that looks good to me. Let me get 1% speed. And there you go. Now it looks more intense, I guess. I don't know. It's just something I do with the new, with Shotcut. I find it that it looks better generally. Sometimes it doesn't. I'm not gonna lie, but sometimes it does, and I think it looks better, so that's why I've been doing it. Okay, I don't want any of the size rotate stuff to happen, so I can just click that off and it'll show me with that. I actually don't know if it'll still make the video like that or not. You can go back to text, simple, you know, stuff, and then you can change the color, that, and then like the outline, it's like, I don't know, this would make the outline bright. And it looks like this now. Then I realized that I probably did it the opposite way that I normally do, and now it's like this. Whatever I want. Yeah. So it's kind of fun to do. Mess around with. You can also make thickness. So I can make it even more deep looking, I guess. I don't know. It looks more like solid. I don't know. You know what I'm getting at. I think it looks pretty good. It's also kind of hilarious. And then I can go over here and find my, you know, CGO print, I think. Yeah. And now it looks like my thumbnails because this is the, what do we call it? The font. Yes, that is the word I'm looking for. This is the font that I use normally. I find that it looks good. I say with a question mark because I don't know. Like, there's a bunch of different fonts that you can use. Sometimes I use wingdings to put secret messages in my videos. That's kind of fun. So the wingdings move around. And death upon the ice. Plus peace. You know how it is. Death, ice, peace, you know. Peace, ice, death. Peace, death, ice. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm losing it. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. Good night! I need to go to bed, but I still need to edit this video. See you later. Oh, wish me luck. I'll get to sleep when the sun rises. Oh, it's already up. Oh, crap. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope it helped. I hope I taught you something new, or you learned how to use Shotcut. This immediately beamed into your brain exactly how to make use of this. I'm gonna remove this. Alright. See you later. Good night. Please save and have no more issues.